council officers, members of the public and members of the press. If you haven't already gathered, we have two organisations videoing the proceedings tonight in accordance with recent legislation. So just be aware of that. Apologies to council staff and councillors for their fundraising efforts at the recent quiz night, and to everyone who came to the performances of Living with Luke. It's provided a real boost to my charities, and with Living with Luke, it has also enabled me to make a generous donation, or I will be making a generous donation to Pact for Autism. So thank you to everyone for their support on that. Moving on to item 5, we have no petitions from the public, so we move to item 6, and we have 4 questions.
The incident was witnessed, and if the witness is prepared to sign a statement that strengthens the council's evidence. Should no witness be identified, or the witness is not willing to attend court, officers will inspect the fly tip to establish if there is any evidence within the fly tip to prove beyond reasonable doubt that a specific person committed the offence. If the council can prove beyond reasonable doubt that a specific person has committed the offence, it will issue proceedings into the magistrate's court and prosecute that person. The court may fine that person and award costs to the council, and it is the court that is responsible for recovering the fine. Under law, it is not sufficient to demonstrate that fly tipping has taken place, nor that one of a group of people may have done it. There has to be evidence, beyond reasonable doubt, that a specific person has committed a specific offence. Everyone is treated equally with the same requirement for specific evidence of an offence. The council has not been able to establish specific people within the group who are responsible for fly tipping, and is therefore unable to prove beyond reasonable doubt that a specific person has committed an offence. The council has not issued any fines for fly tipping to members of the unauthorised encampments, although the council has issued public health notices and the North Essex Parking Partnership has enforced traffic orders. Equally under the law, and if there is specific evidence that an individual has committed a fly tipping, then the council will prosecute if appropriate.
The Harlow Labour Group is always claiming there is a cost of living crisis. So why has the Harlow Council element of council tax been increased for 2015-16?
£7 per week, the average property, to fully fund the proposal to reverse the decision of Essex County Council to turn the streetlights off between midnight and 5 a.m, responding to the overwhelming views of Harlow residents.
Do you have a supplementary question, Mr. Ho?
Yes, because you could have gone for more, but would have had to have a referendum, or you could have gone for a freeze.
So first of all, the cap on council tax before a referendum required is 2%, not 1.5%.
Well, yes, it's gone up this year. 1.5%.
Mr. Ho, can you listen to the answer, please?
So, the reason we've gone for 1.5% specifically is that is the amount of money required to fund turning the street lights back on in a sustainable way. Apart from that, we have a balance with no increase.
On now having proposed a straight lighting from the District Council element of council tax, will you ask Essex County Council for a refund on the services that are not carried out correctly in Harlow?
Although Harlow Council is the billing authority and hence is required to collect council tax on behalf of all the precepting authorities, including Essex County Council and Essex Police, Harlow Council only receives under 17 pence in the pound and has no control how the other authorities spend that money and other sources of income.
I fully realise that Harlow are the billing authority, but you are billing us for something that
Your
is...
question, please, Mr. Ho.
Sorry. Right. The increase from the above answer, you say the increase is due to something that is county matters. Why aren't you asking for a refund on the state for the lack of repairs of potholes in this town? The importance to people at the lights.
Councillor McClendon?
I can only repeat that I have no control over how Essex sets its budget. What I do have control over, it is Harlow Council's budget, and we're responding directly to the views of Harlow people.
Thank you,
How
Mr.
much
Owen.
money it has cost so far this financial year to deal with the unauthorised illegal encampments in the town?
Councillor Pedler.
The overall cost incurred this financial year as a result of unauthorised encampments to date for Harlow Council is £70,794.42. This is made up of legal costs, including the costs of issuing county court proceedings of £15,445, clean-up costs of £26,905, and preventative work in protecting Harlow Council land, the costs of £28,443.96.
Councillor Foreman has consistently failed to apologise to the residents of Harlow for supporting these illegal encampments. Does the leader think that this is acceptable?
Many occasions that antisocial behaviour, criminal damage and other activities are unacceptable and not welcome in Harlow.
Mr. Chairman, the leader has previously said that he believes Harlow Council is doing everything possible in law to tackle the unauthorised illegal encampments in this town. Does he still maintain this?
Harlow Council is working closely with partners and external organisations focusing on both short-term and long-term solutions within current legislation to tackle unauthorised encampments. As you will be aware, however, we have written to the government to strengthen the powers available to the council and to strengthen the guidance that the police operate under. Harlow Council proactively takes measures to secure vulnerable land where this is practicable, recognising that over a third of all land in Harlow is open space, and much of the recent encampments have been on highway verges and other land under the control of Essex County Council. Harlow Council proactively seeks to move unauthorised and illegal encampments on, but the law does need to be strengthened in this regard, as at present travellers simply move to another location. Longer term measures within the current law are being actively pursued.
Encampments. Can the leader tell me how many fines have been issued as a result of the council's use of Section 77 of the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act 1994?
Don't know.
I'm not aware of any.
Thank you.
Question number 3.